Ranking different jobs I've had. I've had a lot of different jobs, ranging in all sorts of industries and types of work. So I'm going to be rating some of the jobs I've had. My first job in high school was working at Noodles and Company. I actually enjoyed working there and I liked my manager. Of course, there was crazy experiences with customers like any food environment, but my experience is mostly positive and the food was really good. And they gave us about 80% off our meals during our shifts. And also the food was very fresh and well made. So I would still eat there, which is a huge plus. I would rate that experience a 8 out of 10 just because I liked working there. Santa photographer. My cousin used to own a Santa photography business. So during winter breaks, I'd work for them and take photos of kids on Santa's lap. It was pretty fun. It was usually cold, but it was fun working with family. And it was a great job to have during break in between college. I'd rate being one of Santa's elves 8 out of 10. I was a store associate for a season for the Portland professional soccer teams, the Timbers and the Thorns. My friend recruited me because they needed people towards the end of the season. He split the bonus with me, which is why I did it. I only worked about 2 or 3 games. I had no idea how retail worked. I didn't know what I was doing, but it was kind of fun being in that environment, and I got free games and I could give away tickets. And because of the ease of use and how cool it was, I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. I worked at a CrossFit gym. This is right before the pandemic. It was the fittest I've ever been. I liked the coaches and the people I worked with and a lot of the clients and their kids. I'd also watch the kids, help with the member stuff. I rate that job like a 7 or a 6 out of 10. Bar cart girl. I worked at a country club, a golf club, the summer in between college, and I would drive the little beer cart around serving the guests on the course, and I'd also work the events like weddings. I'd bartend. There was a pool that I would work at sometimes. And I got free golf. So this is the first time I'd ever learned to golf. I took my friends with me, and it's a huge perk of working at a golf course. I didn't know that going into it. My experience there is very mixed. It was terribly managed, so I'd rate my experience there a 6 out of 10, but the free golf was great. But I also did hurt my back carrying too many chairs. Cracker Barrel server, I'd rate it a 4 out of 10. Not going to elaborate. I was a consultant at a Big 4 financial consulting firm. Very mixed experience. I'm glad I did it. Glad I'm not there now. I would rate it a 5 out of 10. Will not be elaborating. Career coach. I was a career coach for a local city's economic development department. I was technically an analyst, but part of my role was helping residents in the area who didn't have jobs find jobs. I would help them with their resumes, connect them with local employers or education institutions, and help people find jobs. I'd rate that an 8 out of 10. I really liked the work environment and the people in my department and the people I worked with, but it was very small and it was a temporary position. So it didn't last very long. But I enjoyed the work, which is why I still do it now. That's a lot of the jobs I've had, but that's not all of them. But thanks for watching.